Hey everyone, Jen Dubell here. I am going to show you my finished sugar and spice folio. If you remember, this was the prototype. I used the Echo Park Magic of Christmas papers, and this is a really fun folio. Now, I will tell you, if you look at this one, you can see it has quite a bit of play. And before you watch the tutorial video, which I will post directly after I post this walkthrough, when I made the one with the sugar and spice papers, the paper I chose must have been a little bit thicker. So it is a little bit tighter. I mean, you can look down in here and see that you can still get stuff in and have plenty of room. However, if you want it to be a little bit looser, I did 1/2 inch spines on mine. Okay, so the original had, let me just look here, 10 by 8 piece scored at 1/2 inch, 6.5 inches, and 7 inches. And then the extension piece was 5.5 by 8 scored at 1/2 inch. And that was put on there. So I'm going to show you really quick before I walk through the book with you how to make it a little larger if you want. So I've got some black cardstock here, and I'm just going to show you the difference before you watch that video, and then you can decide if you want yours to be a little bit thicker than this one. It does, like I said, it works just fine. And unless you're going to put really heavy items in here, it still will expand just fine because this is made with paper, not chipboard. But if you did want to make it so that your spines were 1 inch, you would do, rather than that 10 by 8, you would do an 11 by 8 piece of the paper, scored at 1 inch, 7 inches, and 8 inches. And then rather than the 5.5 by 8, you would do a 6 by 8 scored at 1 inch. And then when you extend this, when you add this on, this will attach to this. So as you can see, we would attach those two 1 inches, just like I show attaching the 1/2 inches in my tutorial that is the next video up. And this still becomes your flap. This becomes your cover. Everything goes together exactly the same. You're just making your spines a little bit larger. Well, twice the size. And you could do them at 3/4 inch if you wanted and make the pages bigger. I just wanted to make sure that you had that option. So let's take a look at the inside of how this turned out. Super cute. I just love this. So I did the wrap chipboard just like I did on the prototype, and I do show how to do that in my tutorial. I added that fun trim that is available in the store. Some ribbon I had in my stash that just happened to be almost the exact same color as the paper color. It is really close to the paper with the snowflakes. And then I put one of the cut aparts on my cover. I've used the white seam binding as my closure. And I go over, excuse me, I go over everything that I did here in my video. So I have the decorating and everything in there. So when you open this, as you can see, that ribbon just wraps around. It's only held down by your chipboard piece. If you wanted to, you could go all the way around and you could attach it. I did not want to do that, but that is an option. And my cover outside pieces are double matted except for my spines. So I double matted them using the Daredevil, My Colors, red cardstock, and then I used a gold glitter cardstock from my stash, and then the papers. So like I said, the outside is double matted. The inside is single matted. Now, in my video tutorial, I do explain that if you don't want to mat the inside at all, as far as your pages, I would still mat this, but your pages would be a little thinner if you did not mat them. So you can do these and just do the decorative papers. You can either do them at the size they are here and leave more craft showing, or you could make them the same size as the mats that I do in the video. So when you open this, you have this fun little 5-page waterfall, and I do a picture corner on the end here to hold my waterfalls in, and these you just give a little tug to the right, or excuse me, to the left, and open them up. And I've done these in a white and a blue glitter paper that I had in my stash. And these just come out. And then I just have this fun little cut apart on the back here, which I do explain in my tutorial that if you wanted to make this a place you could slip a tag, you could do that just by gluing the top, the back, and over here, either side, if you wanted to slip something in there. I'm going to go ahead and put my waterfalls back in. Also, you can use this as a tuck spot for your waterfalls, or you could add a magnet closure for your waterfalls, whatever works for you. The fun part is the double accordion on the inside. So I've used a sliding belly band magnet combination for this. So you slide this over and open the belt, and you can take this completely off if it's easier for you. Open up the belt. We have a pocket page here. Now, this collection has recipe cards. They are a front and back, so they have your ingredients on one side, directions on this side, and you could take, I did not do this yet, but you can take a white piece of cardstock or whatever color and put one of the fronts on the front and put the opposite side on the back, like so. If you were giving this as a gift and you wanted to add a couple recipes. And then, like I said, these are tuck pockets, so you can just put these right inside of there. Super fun. So here we have how this opens. So we have lots and lots of pages, and these pages are, I do believe 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So lots of space for photos or whatever you like. So this opens like so, and I have a total of 12 pages in here. And then on the middle section here, we have tuck pockets. So there is a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket at the top that you can also tuck things in. Okay, super fun. So on this accordion side, I did a pocket and a pocket, no pocket. And then when you flip it over, no pocket, pocket, no pocket. So we have a total of 6 pockets. You could put pockets on all of them if you like. This side is also pocket in the middle here. And then when you open this up, we have the pockets on either side. And I use the border strips to decorate my pockets a little further on that. And that is my folio. This is, oh, let me show you really quick. The way to fold this the easiest, and I show this a couple times in my other video, is to pull these completely open. So grab both, and I cannot get this all in video at once. So you're going to push this one in. So that first one, wait, no, this one. We're going to go into the first fold here. So go down and then fold this one over and do the same thing. And it leaves you with these two. Fold this one over first and then this one. And like I said, I have a magnet inside of here, so I don't have to use this. This is added strength, and it does give you a nice little look there. I just love this paper. It's so, so stinking cute. So that is my double accordion folio walkthrough. I hope that you guys make one of these and share it with us on the Scrapbookers group. And also be sure to watch that tutorial. And like I said, if you want this less tight, I can show you when I close this and do the ribbon. Let me just tie this shut. I still have some play. The front cover page is not meant to go all the way over to the edge. It is smaller, so you're meant to see that, and that's why I added that little bit of that trim there. So basically, if you want to make this with 1-inch spines, do what I showed you here with the 11 by 8 piece rather than 10 by 8. Score this at 1, 7, and 8. And then instead of a 5.5 by 8, you would do 6 by 8 and score it at 1. And then attach these two as so. You're going to get the same folio, but you're going to have a little bit more room. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel. Once I reach that 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a fun giveaway on my channel. So happy holidays, everyone.